Yeah, I wasn't going to put this as an update, but I says, wow, this thing's got a lot more uses for it than I thought. Well, I picked up this little solar, it's a lamp that you put in the ground for, regular, walkway lights. At first I thought it was broke because sometimes they have a little piece of paper or plastic you pull out and that activates the batteries. And I says, well, maybe it needed to be charged up. I says, lo and behold, it has a little rubber switch down here, and you can just flip it on. Now it's not on because of the what do you call it, the the sun's out, but the thing is the fact that you can turn this off and on is great, because you can see now it's on because I'm inside a shed, right? The fact that you can turn it off and on is fantastic, because how do we turn it off here? Yeah, it's off now. It's off. It looks like it's on in the camera, but it's off. Yeah, it does look like it's on in the camera, but it's off. But I was going to make something for this workbench area, and I says the perfect thing would be just to use these things. And I says, but I didn't realize you could turn them off and on now. I said, well, wait a minute, there's a hell of a lot more uses for this garbage, because it's only 10 bucks. If you want, you can have this like something where you're working on your car and you have it inside, you have it inside the engine compartment. You can hook this on something. You can use it as a great work light. It's only 10 bucks. They're fairly waterproof because they're designed to be outside. The other thing is you can keep them in your car, like on a dashboard or on the back of the car. Yeah, for instance, you can have it in the back of your car like this in the back window, and it can be charging up, because a lot of times I leave flashlights in the car. The batteries are dead all the time because of the heat. So this thing could be charging the flashlight. This could be used as a flashlight, and it could be charging up all the time, and it doesn't go on because the switch is off. It's a switch on here, so it's only 10 bucks. That's the other thing. So also, if you're going to change a tire, there's another handy feature of it. Yeah, another handy feature is you got the little stake. You can push it into the ground. You can turn the light on. Now, it wouldn't come on until it's like nighttime, but it's on. So if you're changing the tire, you got perfect lighting. And if the light is facing towards the oncoming traffic, you got some safety too. So I mean, for 10 bucks, this stupid thing actually has a lot of uses. Now on my bicycle, I made this bracket for a mag light, and that's just I had this on here for, I don't know, 30 years or something. It's just a bracket, and it has I call it a radiator clamp. So I tightened it down for a mag light. But you know what? You can actually use this for this light. The beauty of it is when you switch it on, it's only going to come on when it's dark. So while you're riding, it's charging up. It should be water resistant, and I would imagine you probably might have to put some tape around this thing so it doesn't fall off. The hood, the actual hood, but it actually almost has like a hood where, like on a car, where it has this front where it's you can point it down, you can angle it different ways, and it's not going to be pointing up too much. You'll be pointing down at the ground. Now, when you're driving and you go under, say, an area where it's city lights and there's plenty of ambient light around, it's automatically going to switch off and save your battery. And if there's a lot of light around, it's going to be recharging. So then when you get back in the dark area, it's going to come on automatically. And then during the day when you're riding, you can just have it switched off with the switch located down here on the bottom by my finger, and it'll be charging up. Now, to install this on this, all you would need is a smaller radiator clamp to clamp it down. And also, I would use some rubberized foam, so it wouldn't vibrate too much, so the internals wouldn't vibrate. You never know, it might hold up under the abuses of road use, but it'd be probably fine for a recreational use. So this could probably make a great bicycle light too, for 10 bucks. And you see, as soon as it gets a little bit darker, if I hold it upside down, the light comes on, right? So if we're going through under some bright street lights and it senses them, the light would go off. You wouldn't be switching the light off and on. For 10 bucks, you really can't beat this deal. And like if you shut this off, it's off all the time. And it'll just charge up. So, I don't know, I wasn't sure about posting this for a video, but it says, this damn light has a lot of different uses. It could be a car emergency light, it could be a bicycle light. Also, I've used these lights for when there was a hurricane and they knocked the electricity out. These things will stay on for a lot of hours, and you just put them back outside and during the day and they charge up again, and they're great for a nighttime. You can put them inside and they'll just be on and on and on. You don't have to worry about any electricity. So these are handy for a lot of different uses. So I want to probably get several more of them, because I do like this feature I saw with the on-off switch. They don't always have to come on at night and use the battery up. They only come on when you need them. So anyway, a lot of different uses for a stupid simple product that's only designed for your lawn.